Bring it back. Bring it back.
Hello. Hello. How y'all doing? My bad. I done forgot how to work this shit. I done forgot how to work it. What is going on? Hey, Jackie. How you doing? Hey, sweet one. Long time no see. I ain't talked to you in forever. You need to call me. What's up, Tanya? How you doing? Hope everything is well. Miss Vacationing Girl, I need to check up on you and your garden and get some gardening tips because, child, I be felling. I'm felling. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. What's up, straight out of storyline? Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Running Hustle, how are you? That 504. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. What's up, Neptunes? Long time no see. Hope everybody's doing okay, doing all right. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I know I always say that, but I really mean it this time. Cause I'm actually tired, but not tired enough to take my ass to bed. I don't know what the hell going on with that or whatever. But I hear y'all boy acting up. I hear your boy acting up. So here I is. Here I is. Big and bold as shit. Ready to fuck some shit up. Ready to fuck some shit up. Ready to get my kick in, goddamn. I don't give my lick in. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Oh, hypocritical ass nigga. I don't. It amazes me that people still listen to this motherfucker. But you know, it is what it is. That's why we here. That's why we here. And I've been redballing some things, and really, I don't have too much to say about it because it's really already been said. It seems like that the majority of the people that's involved or that's around know he be on some bullshit. Know that he is on message, but he the wrong nigga. Like the totally wrong. Just a whole hypocrite. I can't stand that shit. I don't know if he think people stupid or what the fuck going on, but that shit. I really can't listen to him. But I was listening to a couple of lies. I listened to Buddy Lee. I listened to Lady La. Um, and they pretty much broke that shit all the way down. Like it is what it is. We know this nigga just clout chasing and doing anything for attention and views and this, that, and the other. And if anybody who has been around domestic violence or anything having to do with that, we all know that's totally, totally the wrong way to do it. And on a serious note, sir, you need to stop. You need to check your ego, because your ego can seriously get that girl hurt. And you're not doing it because you give a fuck. You're doing it for a storyline, attention, and views. We already know what it is. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that bullshit you saying, none of them that propaganda you over there spewing, because you've already showed your true colors. We nigga, we see you. We see you. We know you ain't shit. We know you ain't never been shit, and we know you ain't gonna never be shit. Now, a lot of this shit is just common damn sense. I don't know why people be wanting extra credit and a pat on the back for stating the motherfucking obvious. But if you really care about somebody and you understand what can happen and what it's like to even deal with that type of mentality, you would understand that you're going about this shit all the wrong way. Why the fuck would you corner a woman in front of her abuser? While it's a whole bunch of simple-minded motherfuckers hyping this nigga up. Why would you corner a woman that is being abused in front of her abuser? What the fuck did you think she was gonna say? Really? Knowing that when she hang up the phone, she got to answer to this nigga. But you don't give a fuck about none of that. You want to stroke your own ego. I don't know what the fuck you got going on with you or whatever, but somebody said it like, nigga, you stay in one of the most dirtiest cities in the country. You got people in your family you could be helping. You got people down the street you can be helping. But it's not about that. It's about you getting attention and getting pats on the back and trying to seem like a superhero to some damn body. Like, nigga, if you damn near, what is he, 60, 70, something like that? Going on 60? YouTube is not going to give you what you're looking for. You should already feel certified before you came on YouTube. So the shit is beyond dumb, but of course we done been through all that. Most people know what's going on. They see it for what it is or whatever. However, I tried to watch the video of the abuse. I couldn't do it. The shit rarely triggers me. I couldn't sit through that shit. And then to see what he's doing on top of that is just absolutely disgusting. But it reminded me of a story, and I've probably mentioned this, but I don't know if I've ever went into detail about it. But considering what's going on now, whatever, I'm going to tell it again. So sorry if you don't heard it before, but I'm going to tell it again. What is Jackie talking about? Some blood clot. Salute to everybody, anybody that I done missed and all of that. And the women in the chat cheering them on. Yeah, well, you know. I would advise them to get out that chat and take a look around, and because when you put yourself in a sound tunnel and you just listening to one person's side of the story or whatever, you be all delusional and shit, just as delusional as his ass is. So I ain't even really got nothing to say about that. We done all been in that situation or whatever. But really, after all this shit, I don't even know what to tell nobody no more. But anywho, I've been in similar situations of watching somebody be abused and wanting to help them. And the reason why this kind of pissed me off, and I just even felt the need to go live on this shit or whatever, is because I recognize what it is, that he's in his pure ego. His ego. Some people get off on saving people. It doesn't even mean that they doing it because they got morals or principles or this, that, and the other. It's a pure ego stroke. That's all it is. And I recognize that because I have honestly been in that situation, and it was one of the worst mistakes of my life. It really was. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try not to be too long with it because again, I don't want to be here too damn long. But when I was 17 years old, 16, 17, around that time, I hung with a group of friends. It was male and females. We all hung out at the same spots. We all met up at the same places. Woody, woody, wood. It was like a little clique. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Because that clique shit have you making decisions that you wouldn't normally make. Anywho, my friend who was new to the country was new to our group, and we were showing her around and this, that, and the other, and just hanging out. She is Black and Filipino, but she grew up in the Philippines, had never discovered her Black side, this, that, and the other. So we all bonded on that type of shit. She ended up dating one of the guys that was in the group. This nigga was abusive as fuck. None of us knew this shit, but when a man gets a woman especially a woman that's green, especially a woman that's considered a good girl, that really don't know no better, that is very naive and believes everything or whatever, that's like a recipe for disaster. So we sitting back watching. He steady programming her. We steady seeing less of her. We starting to see bruises on her. He gets so bold enough to where he start hitting her in front of people. And I'm not talking about they was fighting and they got drunk and they beating on each other. No, this nigga was just flat out narcissistic, abusive ass. I control you and ain't nobody gonna do shit about it. Fuck you, the police, your mama, your daddy. He was one of them type of niggas. He wasn't scared of no police. He wasn't like this. He was a real live abuser to the 10th power. Like, he didn't give a fuck in front of anybody. He didn't want her looking at other men. He didn't want her around other men. This, that, and the other. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. So we all together one night or whatever, and he's starting his shit. And I don't know what it is about abusers, but they get this certain look in their eyes to where you can look at them and know shit is finna go left. I'm young. I shouldn't have had my ass there, no way, because most of everybody was older than me anyway. But anywho, so I'm there, I'm chilling. I see he's starting picking at her, picking at her, picking at her, picking at her, trying to get her to react, because that's what abusers do. I did notice on one of the videos of old boy that's on YouTube, he just looked at her and was like, "Oh, you think you cute? You representing the cute bitches." That's an old jealous ass nigga. That's a nigga that's trying to tear you down. That's a nigga that don't want you to feel good about yourself, to feel like you ain't shit without them. I watched that. And I'm 16, 17 years old at the time, so I'm not really understanding to the extent that I do now. But I saw that type of shit play out. And so he started that shit, and we knew he was on one. Everybody having a good time. I jumps my ass in the middle of it. I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna hear her. This is too much. Woody, woody, woo. This, that, and the other. That nigga looked at me, and as soon as he looked at me, I knew I was gonna have to fight this Negro. Mind you, he also got a little man complex. He like 5'5". I'm 5'6", but he's like 5'5". He's a stalky type built ass nigga. Like, I mean, he's still a man, you know. But I knew I was finna have to fight this Negro. And he walked up on me. I'm a whole athlete at the time. And I grabbed the nigga and put him in a headlock. And of course, it's a house full of people. It's kind of like a party. Everybody, ooh, 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 which didn't do nothing but really piss him off. But in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, if I let go of this nigga, he gonna fuck me up because he's still a goddamn man. And I'm really just, I'm not trying to fight this nigga. I'm just holding on because I know that once I let go, he's gonna fuck me up because he was just determined to hit somebody. And while me and him was fighting, our friend, she done ran out the back door because she knew she was next, goddamn it. And which I don't follow her on that. You know, that's, we had no business hanging around them motherfuckers. We knew they was abusive, just young and dumb, just stupid. And so this motherfucker keeps trying to pick me up and like super flex me. And I'm holding on for dear life because again, I know that once I let go, he gon' anyhow, he did it like every time he dropped me, I still was holding on. Like if I went on the floor, he went on the floor. I was not letting go. And then it got to people was trying to break us up, everybody laughing, woody woody woo. He started laughing, making jokes of it. I'm thinking everything cool. So I back up. I let the nigga go. The fuck I do that for? Before I even realized it, this nigga done hit me in my face about 3, 4, 5 times. I don't even know how many times. This nigga hit me so motherfucking fast. I had to literally ask the person next to me, like, did this nigga just hit me? Like, I was shocked. Had never just dealt with no shit. I'm still green. I'm fresh off the porch. You know, I'm like, I could never imagine a man would do that type of shit or whatever. So I'm saying this for a point. They break it up, this, that, and the other. I let these people, and this is when I realized that, like, I don't need to be around these motherfuckers. These ain't really my friends. But I let these people talk me out of calling the police because, of course, other shit was going on. Again, I was around people that I shouldn't have had my business around. So I fell for all that okie doke, this, that, and the other. And then I was still cool with my friend, which was his girlfriend. And I was still worried about her. Now, I was genuinely concerned about her. And her family is all the way in another country. So she really kind of didn't. And he kind of separated her from everybody. She really kind of didn't have nobody. So, and even her. And me and her are still friends to this day, but she didn't want me to call the police on him and this, that, and that either. But really what it was, because she knew she was going to have to answer for that shit. She knew he was going to take that shit out on her, this, that, and the other. A whole bunch of bullshit. So, anywho, but I didn't call the police. I didn't file no charges or any this, that, and the other. But I'm still mad. Still a Scorpio. I still want my motherfucking revenge. And it was wrong. It was wrong. Full exposure. But like I knew I wanted to get her away from him. I did. For her benefit, and full disclosure, I wanted to get even with this nigga too. And that's why I'm saying you gotta be careful what you do and what you do out of ego. Out of ego. And she was tired and she was like, she ready to go. She kept trying to leave. This nigga would hunt her down, go harass whoever she was staying with, making it to the point where nobody wanted her around because he was going to come around and tear shit up. So she got to the point where she was ready to leave or whatever. And I'm like, well, I'll help you because fuck that nigga. I can't stand that nigga. No way. This, that, and the other. And so we devised a little plan, which we did not think all the way through. She said she was going to the store. Now, he's very possessive. Her store trip shouldn't have took no more than 10 minutes. We knew that if she was gone for more than 10 minutes and he answered that phone and he called her and she didn't answer the phone, that he was going to be mad and that he was going to jump on her. We all knew this going into the situation. She wanted to get away from him, and she was like, okay, I'm going to take this ass whooping. I'm gonna take this ass whooping. And while he's jumping on me, we devised a plan, call the police, whatever. Anyhow, she came home. He immediately started tripping. Now, I'm not really fucking with him, but I'm outside in the car. But I know everything that's going on. He don't really know I'm out there or whatever. So as soon as she go in, and another one of our friends came out and got me, and they were in the back room, he was jumping on her. We called the police, said, hey, we need y'all to come now. Turn the sirens off. Don't make no noise. He jumping on her. Every time we do call the police, he get away. He's always gone by the time the police. So, like, by the time y'all come, so don't have no sirens, don't have nothing on. And they got there amazingly quick. It was like less than 5 minutes or whatever. I opened the door, let them in. They stood at the bedroom door. They could hear him jumping on her, beating her ass, this, that, and the other. And they knock on the door, police, boom, 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 boom. And so he went ahead and came out. And mind you, all of this shit was stupid because not everybody gives a fuck about the police. Like, he really could have shot her and everybody else in the house during that time or whatever, because we not really thinking. But anyhow, thank God he went ahead and came out the room, and there I am standing there, grinning, smiling, sticking my middle finger up to him. You going to jail? Fuck you, bitch. I'm talking big shit because I'm still really mad about the fight. This, that, and the other. Talking huge shit, not knowing how serious that I should have been taking Negroes that have domestic violence issues or whatever. And so we pack up all her shit. We done fucked up the damn place. We done spray painted the walls. We just fucking shit up. Just fucking shit. Fuck this nigga, just wilding the fuck out. This, that, and the other. We done went to another friend's house that stayed in some apartments. We telling everybody about it. Yeah, we got him away. We got her away from him, and fuck him, and he gonna go to jail, and this, that, and the other, and he ain't gonna never see her again, and just being very aggressive about it. I mean, just talking big shit, huge shit. He's calling around looking for her. I'm thinking he's still in jail. Little do we know, this nigga done got out of jail 2 hours later. We thinking he's still in jail. He talked to somebody that was in the apartment building next to us, and we realized that he was talking to this person again. Wilding the fuck out. Nigga, fuck you. You going back to jail. You don't need to be looking for her. She not dealing with you no more. I'm gonna hook her up with some new niggas. Talking big shit. And this is full disclosure, because like this shit haunts me every day. I think about this shit every single day because we went about it all the wrong way. Talking all this shit, not understanding this nigga was already downstairs. Because I'm still thinking like he in jail. This nigga downstairs. This motherfucker done climbed 3 balconies, 3 flights. It was like a 3-story building. We was on the top. He done climbed up the balcony. Again, this nigga was like 5'4", 5'5". But when he came through that backsliding door, that nigga was every bit of 6'8", big and bold as shit. And he had a gun in his hand. Heart dropped. Like, I could literally smell the incense that was burning from all them years ago. Like, I can literally smell the room that we was in, even to this day. My friend, which was the girl he was abusing, was sitting right next to me on the couch. He stood about 4 or 5 feet away from her, shot her 3 times in her chest. Thank God it was pillows on the couch, and she was quick enough to grab some pillows that was on the couch and cover herself, which cushioned it the bullets, and she survived. And today she is a neonatal nurse. She's married, got a beautiful family, live a great life, traveled all around the world. I mean, it's a happy story, but even today, every time I talk to her or when we see her, we all normally meet up. We still meet up about 2 or 3 times a year because our birthdays are around the same time. But like, we went about that situation all the way wrong. We should have not been boastful about it. We shouldn't have been agitating that man. We shouldn't have been telling people our plans. I don't regret trying to get her away from him, but it was because of my ego to where I wanted to tell this nigga, fuck you, you going to jail, this, that, and talk all this shit when we should have did that shit on the low low. We should have got her out the state. We should have had a whole plan set aside. You can't, when you're dealing with somebody that is abusive enough to kick you, when you talking about like y'all pushing on each other and both of y'all fighting each other, we talking about a man that's abusive enough to just stand up and kick a woman and hit a woman in her stomach and this, that, and the other. Like that's a whole nother level. Like, you got to be careful with them. Them the type that don't give a fuck. They don't, and they feel like that woman is their property. And when you're dealing with that type of person or whatever, you got to watch how you move. You can't just, I hear people all the time, oh, well, why she just don't leave? Why she just don't leave? That's when people get killed. When you're in a domestic violence relationship, and most of the times when women get killed in DV situations is when they're trying to leave. And my part in that situation, I feel bad about it. And I understand I was young at the time, and she always tell me, like, Nikki, don't, like, girl, you was 16, 17 years old. We didn't know what we was doing. We was just wilding out. It's okay. But no, if I sit back and I have self-reflection, it was my ego. It was my ego. I want to see that nigga in jail. And so when I listened to the little bit I could listen to bald mouth ass over there, that's all I heard was pure ego. Because if you really wanted to get that girl away, why are you talking to them on YouTube? Why are you playing the phone calls on YouTube? How you know this man ain't finna get frustrated and beat the fuck out of her tonight because he think he finna go to jail? Because these niggas is crazy. He will sit there and make her think it's his fault, because when you're dealing with an abusive, narcissistic ass Negro, ain't nothing ever they fault. And when they get upset, they gonna take it out on who's close to you, all the way sitting comfortably in your raggedy ass house. When she there with that man and you hyping him up and agitating him and shit like that, like, you wrong. You dead wrong. And you the wrong nigga to be talking any goddamn way, because you definitely got some abusive ass tendencies too. All the shit that he did to her is shit that you tell women all the time that you gonna do to them. You done told a woman you would slap them, that you would kick them. And looking at your history and these records, nigga, you got some explaining to do. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Y'all ain't finna believe this shit. Yeah, nigga, I got bored and I started looking for shit. You know them records you thought wasn't nobody ever gonna find? Found them. You a sick motherfucker. Jackie, you want to come up here for this? I'm sorry, I would have been done dropped the link. Whatever you want to do, child. Because again, I don't, if you want to come up here and say your piece, fine, but I ain't gonna be here too long. But I just felt the need to say that, because that shit, it really, really triggered me. And it triggered me to think back on my wrongs and how I went back handling the situation. And you need to understand that, nigga, you can't pick and choose when you want to have morals and principles. Then what you talking about ain't got shit to do with morals and principles. That's your pure ego. and your thirst for attention, and you always finding a woman that's a victim and trying to take advantage of the situation. That's your MO. You do that shit all the fucking time. And those that got common sense, we see right through that shit. What's up, Jackie?
Hey, hey.
Hey. Hey,
Yep,
Goddess
good.
Back. Hey, Wild Seed.
Yeah,
PDP.
hey, guys. Hey, y'all. Go,
Paulette.
go, go. Go ahead, Mr. Poe. Handle your business.
Well, hold on. Let me go ahead.
I think this is a
I'm
public
glad
service
you're out here. Let
announcement,
me.
personally.
What you think about it? Let me bring up these documents, chat.
Yeah, go ahead. Bring them on up, child. I'm going to go on mute and let you bring them up.
But have you been keeping up with anything? Like, what you think about the situation?
Bro, I don't think nothing about this weird ass nigga. You know that nigga try to insert himself in a pile of dog shit if he think it's going to get him a view. So there's nothing really surprises me about the nigga. Just new information is a little, maybe a tad surprising that it hasn't come out already, maybe. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really surprised about the information either. I'm just surprised that it hasn't been already discovered. Like, and maybe
Oh,
somebody has and we just didn't know about it. I don't fucking know, but this shit is crazy. This nigga's wild. He a wild boy.
well,
He
here's
a
the
wild
thing.
bitch.
This is considered historical information, and
Mm-hmm.
like we ain't gonna worry about how I got it, but it's historical, and these departments or whatever, they only keep so much online, and after it's after so long or whatever, they put it be something you have to request in person.
Oh, okay.
But also, this nigga done stayed every damn where. You gotta go
Mm-hmm.
county by county on a homeless ass nigga. You know,
Oh, nomad ass nigga.
oh nomad ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, or whatever. But even that, some of this stuff is not an actual conviction.
Mm-hmm.
However, one second, this some
Oh,
hell
let me tell you something.
accused of.
Let me tell you something. He wouldn't give a fuck if it
Well,
was
you
a
know what?
conviction or not.
You
If he
sure
was trying, if he was putting it out, he wouldn't give a fuck. So what's good for the goose is good for the motherfucking gander, as far as I'm concerned. You can go out here and do dirty shit and it not be true. Be true, maybe. If so, who knows? Then everybody else will do it to you, bitch nigga. So here we go. Cause you're nasty is what you is.
yeah. But you know
But you know,
what?
I can't wait to say how nasty this bitch. You know, I can't wait to say this old nasty bitch.
But
Ooh, that
you know
projection
what?
be
It
real with
makes
you
a lot of
boys.
sense
Uh-huh.
because he talks about this all the time. Of course, it's a reflection. He puts it on other people, but people tell on themselves if you listen
That
to him.
projection. That
Yeah.
projection be real with that nigga for real, for real. I'm sorry, Nikki. I'm eating a quesadilla because I'm super high.
Damn,
So
that's pretty good. I ain't bad at you, child.
I'm
It's
super
Friday
high.
night.
Child.
Before you out here all in sell other folks' business and shit, we gonna need you to explain what the fuck this is about, nigga.
What the fuck is this about, nigga?
Oh, do I have the wrong? Oh, that's the wrong one. My bad. My bad. We need some. I got questions, motherfucker. I got questions. Since you
Mm.
Mr. Morale.
Mm-hmm.
Since you Mr. Motherfucking Morale.
Mm-hmm.
And again, forcible sodomy, motherfucker.
Mm. That's you?
Forcible sodomy. But how many times is he always on here on his high horse talking about sodomy when he's talking to certain people in certain communities? Like, nigga, sodomy is always on your mind. Is it because like this some shit you don't
If
participate
that's how
in?
you like it,
Hmm.
nigga. Mm-hmm.
We already knew he liked his prostate
Baby
tickled.
be
God
like
damn
it,
it.
bro.
Now,
He don't like a tickle, baby. He like a massage thoroughly with a big black dick. I couldn't get it out.
I already knew you was going.
Damn, a tickle, child. He wanted massage thoroughly with something
Thoroughly.
black and hard. Child, that man is something.
Now, hold on. Because in all fairness, the shit was dismissed. It was. But raise your hand if you've ever been accused of sodomy.
Look, I know. Mm-mm.
Raise.
Cause
I'm just trying to see some. Raise your hand if like that ain't no
Hey, this
shit.
is what I'm
You just
saying. What could put
accuse a
you in that
motherfucker
position?
of.
And somebody would hit you up like that, like, yeah, this nigga fucked me in the ass.
Right. Now,
Mm-mm.
mind you, I've researched this shit. Now, I can't just say, oh, somebody sodomized me, go lock them up or go charge them. You can't just do that. The prosecutor has to have reason to believe that this possibly happened. And then it's up to go to the trial to prove that it did happen. Now, one of the main reasons why a case like this would get thrown out is because the victim didn't want to participate anymore.
Come on now.
We know that. We know that just like all them assault charges your ass got. And I found another one.
Or they didn't have enough evidence, not to cut you off, Nick.
Oh, you got good. Go ahead.
That's the other reason they'll do that shit. Is they don't have enough evidence to convict your black ass, you nasty bitch. But you did something, motherfucker. Because ain't nobody sliding up in no motherfucking courthouse to claim that shit. That's for damn sure.
What else do we got here? Threatening phone calls. Nigga, I believe that shit. I believe you did that shit. Probably the same person you sodomized. Was this your baby mama? Because that's who you was staying in Virginia with, motherfucker.
You took that girl's asshole.
You know, when I was down there on them drugs. I was down there getting high, goddamn kite and shit.
He was out there boozooting and rooting and tooting.
Rooting and tooting and shit. That's why she didn't want to have that baby. That's why she was trying to.
Oh, you is something else, nigga. I swear. Yo,
that's the old crazy ass nigga.
I never seen something right materialize in this way, right? And this is what I'm saying. We can go back to any, and we have going back to anything that he will go bananas and nut shit crazy for, right? And it's guaranteed that it's something that he did or has been in his personal life.
Right.
That's pathetic.
Now, notice all of this is historical data. I actually called down to the Virginia admin and they were closed because I forgot that they was an hour ahead of me. But depending on what it said, it would be nothing for me to call and get the transcripts to figure out what the hell exactly went on. All I'm saying is I'm not saying that he's guilty of any of this shit. I'm just trying to figure out like how the fuck you get yourself in these positions.
I'm saying I don't put it past him.
Right.
I'm gonna say that. Now I can have my opinion. You might not be guilty, bitch, but I don't put it the fuck past you. And you did something.
But what he is guilty is of petty larceny. Nigga, that's what you getting. All these thieves and shit you done call people.
Oh damn! Not to steal. You stealing. Well, my mom used to say, if you lie, you steal. You steal, you kill. That's the truth.
Every damn time.
That's a shame. That is a shame.
I have more paperwork. This is just what I'm showing today because I don't want to be here all night. And that's why I really don't do this shit too often because it's time consuming. But I felt like this was worth it. Like, because nigga, you is not right message, wrong nigga. And liable to get somebody really hurt. So I took my precious time, my expensive time today.
Oh, yeah. And what was they saying that or you said it? He called that girl. He called them folks. He called them folks up and talked to the boyfriend and the mom.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it was I don't know if
You
it
know,
was
did he know he could get somebody killed like that? He can get that girl murdered for that.
yeah.
That nigga might could snap. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right. And you know people dealing with drugs and
But you so
alcohol, this,
concerned.
that, and the other. I
You
mean, because a nigga,
so
abusive nigga
concerned.
don't need no alcohol or drugs to be, abusive man is just an abusive man. But when you add alcohol and drugs onto it, that makes it
Absolutely.
more worse. And you ain't in no position, you several states over or whatever. You can't help that girl.
I mean, since he the biggest, baddest nigga in the world anyway,
Right.
and a bad bitch on top of that, why don't he slide on over there and handle his handle like, you know what I mean? He be talking that big bad wolf shit. You know what I mean? Like, you talk like you that nigga, so go do your thug thistle. Because you a bitch. You know you're not going to do shit. You like to put your hands on females, you rabbit ass dog bitch. Oh, my God.
I'm trying to
Ooh,
find that charge where you were
God.
stealing from unemployment, you broke bastard.
Mm, mm, mm,
This nigga was lying to unemployment. There go that other assault charge. Who was that? I think that was your baby mama.
mm,
He got another one in what? Is it North Carolina and South Carolina? One of them.
mm.
I got it here somewhere. Oh, no, that one was in Virginia too. It's just in a different county. This motherfucker done lived every goddamn where.
Because the nigga's a nomad. That's why the fuck he
Defective
lives every
equipment,
motherfucking where. Little trifling ass bitch.
no registration, no license, no nothing.
Damn. You out here living on a wing and a prayer, ain't you?
YouTube is literally the best thing that happened to this nigga, and he want to talk shit.
Mm, mm, mm.
I don't know what that defective equipment about. I would assume it's a raggedy ass vehicle, but I don't really feel like searching it right now. I did look up this pet to pay petition to pay, and that has something to do with unemployment, nigga. You was lying to unemployment. We already know you don't wear your seatbelt.
We already know you ain't got no problem going to the system because, bitch, you went on down there, didn't you? You just said you go down there. You went down there. You went down there. You got child support and everything. You wow, nigga, wow. You know that's something that never really sat right with me though. Like when he said the way he said that shit so smooth like that, I was like, nigga. I mean, it's one thing to do the shit, right? But it's another thing to be like popping shit like that's some lit shit for anybody to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because more often times than not, most parents is just gonna handle their handle. You ain't gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have to go through all that stupid shit. So what the fuck is you running down the child support? The woman told you she didn't want the motherfucking baby. Now you want to get mad at her and take her to child. What kind of crazy shit is that?
Because that's what abusive ass niggas do.
Oh my God.
She didn't want to deal with it. She came back to Philadelphia. She didn't want to have nothing to do with that Negro. She wanted to get her life together and work. And he couldn't control her ass no more. And this is what Negroes do. When they don't have your mind no more and they can't control you no more, they start trying to do it through your kids.
That's sad, nigga. You a sad nigga. Like, for real. Like, I always say it, but you a pathetic ass nigga. You pathetic because you be trying to inflict pain on other motherfuckers. It's one thing for you to be a miserable nigga. Right. Be as miserable as you feel like you need to be. That's your fucking business. But when you try to do that shit to other people and cause hurt and harm just because you're not doing it because that's the sick part. You're not doing it for no other reason because you miserable and hurt. That's the only reason. You'll make up an excuse for why you doing it. But the only real reason for you to be the foul nigga that you are is because you miserable on the inside. You fucked off in the head. That's what's really wrong with you.
That's what he does.
Can't nobody help that. You can say on YouTube till they shut YouTube down, nigga, you still gonna be a miserable ass nigga. You a lonely, broke, miserable nigga depending on YouTube, the minuscule money that you make on YouTube to survive. That's pathetic. You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
At damn near 60 years old.
She motherfucking
bragging about the shit like it's some type of fucking accomplishment.
I can't listen to the nigga. I swear. I go over there and I try to listen. I might can listen to 2.5 minutes of that motherfucker. I can't listen to that bitch because every time he start talking, I want to punch that motherfucker. I want to spit in his face and then punch him in the face.
Right.
Boom. Just right in his motherfucking, right dead in his fucking mouth. Just, break my fucking nails and scratch my knuckles up, that jagged ass teeth.
You right.
Punching that nigga in his fucking face. Ooh, he make me sick. Always putting your mouth on some fucking body. Like, you just don't fucking stop. Oh my God, you would think you would shut the fuck up by now, but you just keep going and going. You're ridiculous.
Well, he ain't got shit else. He ain't got nothing. Just an old, miserable, mean ass man. Like, nigga, go to bed already. God damn.
For real, get some ass. I keep telling you what to do. Get you some ass, nigga. Get you
That's what
somebody
they
that
really
like
want.
you. Somebody
Right.
that really like you, like for real like you. Somebody that you ain't got to lie to. Get you a bitch that, you know what I mean? You could tell her, look,
Shit.
baby, I can't do the voice, right? But I'm going to try.
Right.
She black, you better not. Don't you do it. I'm telling you right the fuck now. Yeah, baby. My dick don't work. I really ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I can't cook shit. I don't clean shit.
I can't provide.
I can't provide shit. But you know what I mean? I'll lick your ass and stuff. Like I do
Right.
nasty stuff to you, but I ain't gonna be able to fuck you at all ever. If
Right.
this motherfucker do not work. So you know, get somebody that's honest, you know what I mean, that is accepting of that, right? Make peace with that yourself, and then just just sit down
Child,
somewhere and be
you know how
happy.
many women I tried to hook this Negro up with, and they would talk to that nigga 1 or 2 times and always call me back like no, like hell no.
Mm-mm.
And I would sit there and I'm thinking this is my friend. I'm like, why y'all ain't gotta do my friend like that. Like literally woman after woman was like, hell no, something ain't right about him. Every last one of them. But don't even let me get started on that. Anyhow, this is a charge for false statements to the Virginia Employment Commission. I did look that one up.
But you out here defrauding the government, Mr.
Out
Cannon?
here. Right.
They knew when you calling the people them on somebody else doing some shit like that, nigga.
Girl, that's a hypocrite. That's the whole purpose. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of
That
this
nigga
shit.
just
But
a
like,
walking,
nigga, just
talking
need to know.
contradiction.
Right. A whole walking contradiction.
A contradiction, like in male form. That's a sad. You sad.
All this damn defective equipment and shit. Like, ugh, just a bum. You done been a bum your whole motherfucking life. Want to talk shit about some damn body else. And what's up with all this trespassing and shit you got?
He probably was stalking some motherfucking body, old weird ass nigga.
You got trespassing and you got harassing phone calls and sodomy and shit. I bet you that was to the same damn person. You crazy ass weirdo. Want to talk shit about it. Nigga, you is not in no position to talk about no damn body.
Wow.
Weird ass.
You ought to be
Another trespassing.
Boy, I tell you.
And ain't nobody studying that shit. And some of it is conviction, some of it is dismissed. But we are, especially when you're dealing with abuse, trespassing, anything like that. If the victim don't want to participate, they typically dismiss it. We already know how they go or whatever. But considering your history, considering your mentality, considering your abusive nature, nigga, I believe all this shit.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Cause you know, I'm just and just like what you said, based off the shit that came out your own motherfucking mouth. I ain't surprised at nothing you say or do. I believe you have the potential to do not anything. I ain't gonna say anything, but when this shit right here, yeah, you probably did that.
Yeah,
you probably did that. Ain't no doubt about that shit. Ain't about a doubt it, homeboy. You nasty bitch. Like, really? You ran up in her ass? Like, come on, man.
Hold on. First of all,
it's
Jackie,
a whole vagina there.
Jackie. It didn't say nothing about her.
Oh, my God, the blood of Jesus.
It didn't say nothing about her.
Oh, Father God in heaven,
we don't
sweet
know
baby
if it's
Jesus
her
in the
or
manger.
God damn it.
My God. So is this? Let me. I ain't gonna say that. Boy.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, I'm so. Mr. Cannon, Mr. Cannon. You's a
Mm-hmm.
nasty dick bitch. You know what? You always talk about somebody else, and the more I keep telling y'all, the more time the time is gonna whoop his ass.
Yes,
Time is
ma'am.
gonna say. I'm telling you, time will whoop his ass every time. He can. I mean, really. Come on now, Vaughn. And then you was just talking.
Mm-hmm.
You was talking about Vic and all the shit you said Vic did, and this, that, and the other thing, and at least he was selling his pussy. You At least that nigga was
This
making
nigga
a
out here
dollar off
taking
his shit. You out here stealing pussy. God, stealing
or
pussy.
Medusa. You know, we don't
Yeah.
know which one it
Hey.
is, goddamn it. What's up, T Black?
She
Where
was,
your buddy at? What's his name?
I forget
You
that
know who
boy
I'm
name.
talking about.
Is it truly gifted? That's
Yes,
his
Truly
name?
Gifted. Shout out to
Yeah.
Truly Gifted for the title. I heard him say that on Lady Law panel, so I stole it. But
Oh,
it's so fitting. It's so fitting.
okay.
Right message, wrong nigga. Like that's just what the fuck it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. You know it's
Mhm.
bad anytime Chucky come out and tell you how foul you are. You know you a down badass nigga anytime that nigga come out and be like, nigga, you foul.
Right. And making valid points too.
Child, that's the shit that kills. That's oh man, I ain't
You
gonna
got
get into that, man. That
anytime
shit is
Chucky looking
hilarious.
down on your ass, nigga. You
For real, talking clear and coherent and everything, like he ain't high and nothing. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Is I'm in the Twilight Zone or something? I said that on purpose. Is I'm in the Twilight Zone or something? Because I feel like I'm out of space somewhere here listening to this shit.
Chucky done grew. Chucky trying to get on his grown man shit, and this
I
nigga
ain't mad
is
at him.
reverting.
Mm,
Reverting.
mm.
He going backwards, trying to
That's
relive
crazy.
high school and shit. Raggedy
Mm.
ass nigga. Oh Lord.
High school? Did the nigga make it to high school?
No, he
Shit,
didn't. Let me stop lying. That motherfucker didn't make it. I don't think he made it past 9th, 10th grade.
child.
Still ain't showed
Oh,
no damn diploma.
he ain't got. He got nothing. He ain't got now on the show. Who do you think he gonna show? Shit. What he gonna show some shit he download? He don't even know how to download a motherfucking diploma, let alone
Right.
get one. Shit,
Hey,
that
got this.
nigga.
How you doing?
Mm.
Yes,
Hey, Miss
Paulette,
Paulette.
child. Woo, child. Woo, child. I said I'll come through for the night crew, like before I go to bed. But other than that, like, I mean, what else is it to say? But I did want to just let it be known to those who may be close to a situation of domestic violence. Uh, for
You
one,
better bash Mr. Head open and think about heaven later. Fuck that nigga up and roll out.
right, right,
These
right.
niggas,
But
man.
if you're trying to help somebody get away, it's a way to go about doing that shit. You got to be
Mhm.
responsible in it. You got to take your emotions out of that shit because people can literally get killed or hurt. Like, seriously.
Mhm.
And like, that shit ain't nothing to play with. And it really pissed me off to see him playing with such a situation like that and then trying to fake as though he has some morals and principles. You can't pick and choose when you got some morals and principles, nigga. We already know that shit is out the door. Out.
Yeah, that little life ass nigga. Anytime you call do some shit like that and search your shit, pardon me, and some shit like that, you leave that girl wide open. And if you gave a fuck for real, I mean, anybody with common sense knows. I don't really have to say that. If
Right.
you really gave a fuck, you wouldn't have went about it this way. But you's a bitch ass nigga, and you do bitch nigga shit. So this, of course, is the way you gonna do the shit. Because you don't give a fuck about that girl, that nigga, and nobody else involved. You just want to be the opposing view, the devil's advocate, so
Right.
you can get your little bullshit ass views. That's all you really give a fuck about. And it's a really sad thing that you play on shit like that. That's pathetic. That just goes to show that's a testament to who the fuck you are, though. They ain't really about nobody else. Yeah, they going through their shit, and he might be foul for doing what he doing to her, whatever. I don't know nothing about that shit because I
Right.
don't watch that kind of shit. Period, under no circumstance.
No, you ain't gonna be able to watch that shit, Jackie. I can tell you
Nah.
that now. I couldn't even watch.
So yeah, I'm not fucking with no stupid
Don't
shit like
even
that.
do it to
So
yourself.
if you really gave a fuck, you know you the big man, you know what I'm saying, and bitch. So I always gotta add that because you think you a big man, but you really a big bitch, and I just love letting you know it. But if you was really about that action, you should have went over there and handled your handle. You on the phone making phone calls like the bitch nigga you was and always will be. That's all you ever fucking do. Hop on that fucking phone like a bitch and do the.
I'm finna pay for StreamYards just so I can put this picture up of your ass sitting there. And you sitting there all in them people's business, probably butt naked at the goddamn kitchen
Butt
table.
naked, you know it. With a red cup, putting dutting cigarettes, Newport
Right.
ashes out in the tree, raggedy
All
bitch.
in a red cup, you filthy
Oh, you
nasty
ain't got
ass
not
nigga.
nasty fucking bitch. Oh, I know your house stink.
Hold on,
God
did you see
damn, I know
that
your
picture
crib
that they
smell.
showed on Lady Live panel? You know I screenshotted it, but I'm not even. I'm finna get off of here, so I ain't even finna worry about putting it up here. But this nigga had a whole hole in his ceiling, and I'm sitting there, all that shit you talked about, Vic, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
On what ceiling? In the basement?
I guess I don't know where it was from. I
The
just seen the picture.
insulation with a pink. You can see the insulation.
Yes.
Yeah, that was in the. Now, yeah, right. So how you popping shit to antibody, right? And you can't even get your fucking crib properly. Man, get the fuck out of here.
A grown
That
ass.
nigga can eat a whole bowl of rancid dicks. He's fucking nuts. His shit. Oh man, come on now.
Not rancid dicks.
Rancid dicks, child. Every last one of them dripping pus. Nasty bitch.
PDP say Chucky is in an actual relationship, and
I hear
that's
that hot
true.
shit.
That's true. People like you sit there and try to play. What's that girl, Tanya Hicks or whatever? Goddamn, she doing better in life than you. Chucky doing better in life than you. Vic doing. Everybody you used to harass is doing better in life than you, and you still on here talking shit. Just delusional.
Just mad. Smelling
Delusional.
like a cigarette butt.
Right.
Yeah. Smell like cigarette butts and insulin. You nasty bitch. You just I can't stand you. I want somebody to whoop your ass so bad.
Yeah, it's
I
coming.
want somebody to whoop
It's
your
okay,
ass so
Jackie.
bad.
We gonna see it
I
one
know
day.
it's coming. I know it's coming, and I can't wait. I'm gonna get up here the whole time you live. I'm gonna just be laughing I ain't gonna say a word. I'm gonna be laughing my ass off the whole time. I can't wait to see it. I think he probably done he might try some shit since they beat his car up. I know if somebody beat the fuck out of my car like that, I wouldn't be testing nobody the fuck else. But alas,
Right.
this is this nigga we talking about, so he ain't gonna be able to last too long.
Nah, somebody gonna catch his ass.
Somebody gonna be back at that door again.
To get his damn Newports after he done sit there and holler for 4-5 hours for a $10 box of Newports. You raggedy ass nigga. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed.
You shouldn't be ashamed. You should be like my grandma used to say.
If my mama would rather stay in the damn projects than live in the house with me. Like that's like guys, she like, nah, fuck that. I'll stay out here.
She don't want to live in that nasty shit. What the fuck would she want to live in that shit for? Can you imagine?
She like, nah, I just stay in the projects.
She would be in that background cussing that nigga out every motherfucking day. He would never go live. She would be airing that bitch out so hard and fast every fucking day. Child. That shit would be a whole soap opera. You kidding me? Shit. She be cussing that motherfucker out every day with purpose and meaning.
Oh my God. That would
just
be
like
hilarious.
he deserves it. Hell yeah.
She can't stand that nigga no damn way.
She
She barely tolerates his
ass. It's a fact. She don't like his bitch ass either. Now she might love you, but she damn sure don't like you.
Hell yeah. And that's a whole fact. It smell like piss and shit. You definitely it do, cause hell, do he even have water now? Nigga ain't had water in 2-3 damn years or whatever, washing his ass. He gotta go over to mama's house to wash his ass. Hell.
And when somebody smoke, if they don't wash their hands and shit regularly and keep their mouth, that shit smell like shit, like real shit.
Right. All in their hair, or hair, but all in their clothes and shit. Yeah, you got the critters and shit hanging all out in the attic, done tore up there. You ain't doing nothing about it. Like, how do you feel comfortable as a man sitting in your damn house arguing with motherfuckers when you got
because he's not a man. He is a male. He is of the male species, but a man he is not. Grown men would never leave their house like that. It's no fucking way. It's no way.
garage or not.
This is they would have that shit laced.
That be the number one place.
Exactly. They would have that shit would be laced down, and you ain't got no kids in that motherfucker. It's just you and that bitch. You crazy.
And then
you are crazy. I don't know what type. I don't know niggas like that.
Right. Because if you don't keep it up, it's just only gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. Like nigga, you can't come up with $100 to go get some shit from Home Depot and patch the shit up. Like goddamn, at least Big tried to patch the shit up, nigga. You ain't even tried. He ain't even tried, but got the nerve to talk shit about the next person. Fuck
and what they house look like and how they living and this, that, and the other thing. Nigga, you damn near homeless. You damn near home. You damn near living outside, nigga. That insulation. How the fuck your insulation falling so goddamn low that you can see it by the doorway? Like,
well, that's why he be sitting in the house with them damn coats on in the wintertime. Shit. You
gotta be fine that you sitting in that bitch with no heat, you cold bitch. That's why you mad? Because you be cold on them. Yo, nigga, I can't with you, man. You can't even write nothing that's fucking funny. Like you are a whole walking, talking joke. Like this shit is sickening. You need help, man. You really need help. I hope you don't get it though, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, ain't nothing.
I don't want you to get no help.
Bro. You can't teach no old dog no new tricks. You nigga need to just go ahead and go in the backyard, dig him a hole, and jump the fuck in. Goddamn it.
Yeah, pretty much, or something. Because you pathetic.
Yeah, what else been going on, child?
Not a motherfucking thing that I know, but this nigga, what else was he did? I had heard he did anything else. See, the thing is, this is the thing. This is the part. This is why I can't keep track of this shit no more, right, Nick? Because I be hearing shit, right? And then I go over there to try to listen to this nigga, right? And my brain start to pulsate real hard, and my eyes hurt and shit, and my head, my ears feel like it's the blood or something leaking out of them. I can't listen to this nigga. He's just so fucking annoying because you know the real with the nigga, and you hear the nigga talking. It's like, are you still doing this?
Sit down,
like you ain't come to reality yet, nigga. Like you still in this fantasy world that you the nigga. I heard him say, that he made all these niggas and these niggas wasn't shit. Nigga, this whole sector was here before you got here. What the fuck are you talking about? These people
gonna be here after you
way before you came around. What the fuck are you like? You came invading they shit. They ain't want your bitch ass around. They did everything to keep your motherfucking ass at bay, unbeknownst to us, because you was harassing motherfuckers. You weird nigga.
Like,
but
goddamn,
how the fuck can you make like you literally be making shit up, dude? The sector was here before you got here. You didn't make no fucking body.
How you
couldn't have? It's not even possible.
Even let your ass around. Like they
come on, man. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. The level of delusion that this nigga be on is unmatched. Like I have never seen. Well, see, I don't follow people like that anyway, so maybe I wouldn't have never seen. But just this here experience right here, it just make you be like, these niggas, these not niggas, I'm like males. I mean niggas like people.
Right.
Motherfuckers is they will do and say anything for $1. I can only live my life like that. I can't fuck with no shit like that. Shit is too weird to me.
It is.
It's too weird. Because where do you draw the line? Like you don't have no dignity, no nothing. Like it's nothing about you that would make you say like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's even low for me.
Right.
But just for $1, you go the lowest. Get the spoon, the shovel, all that shit, and dig. You just keep digging. You just the lowest of the low.
He wanted to be the savior, but they not letting him do that shit. So it's like, well, I'll just be the villain.
It's never gonna be a thing. You ain't gonna never get that, homeboy. You'll never be that. You ain't got it in you to be that.
He'll not fuck that up.
That's not your ministry.
You hear a lot to any new people that come around, but they'll see it just like everybody else done seen it, y'all. It's like
I saw somebody type in his chat something about he took his shoes off his feet to give to someone that was homeless because it was cold out outside. I said, that wasn't what?
See how the story's
how the fuck you did when did that? I mean, you know what I mean? Like part of that is true. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
But
that's what he does, Jackie, and that's what folks don't understand. This motherfucker mixes truth with lies.
oh yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Mixes truth with lies, but guess what? Goddamn it, that's a whole lie. The truth is the truth. As soon as you start sprinkling lies in that shit, it ain't truth no goddamn more. Context matters. And it's like, goddamn, like, stop. I just can't let nobody play my intelligence like that. I just can't. This nigga, he really think y'all dumb. And some of y'all are. Some of you are.
Some of y'all are you are opting to be stupid. And, I see why people would stay, like, he got to have something on them in order for them to stay around. Because I'll be low-key thinking that now, like, is he, like, what the fuck is y'all still fucking with this? I can't wrap my head around it to save my life. I just don't get why you would sit over there around somebody that's just spewing nothing but venom day after day after day after day. You don't have nothing, never good. It's disgusting the way you move and operate. It's really sickening. It's really, really sickening. And I don't know if you do it every day, but I know from the other, when you hear how other people talk about you, nigga, you doing something. Because you're getting on folks' nerves. Don't nobody like you. Don't nobody want to fuck with you. You are the most useful idiot.
Well, even when we was over there, how often we tell this motherfucker, take a vacation, take a break. Even when we was over there, it was this motherfucker went to sleep to YouTube and woke up to YouTube. I can imagine what he's like now. I used to plead with this nigga, like, just go out, take somebody out, go to the bar, treat yourself at the restaurant, go take yourself out. Do something. Get the fuck out the house. Nope. This nigga want to argue.
As soon as you tell him some shit like that, you get on. All you hear is ping. You get a notification. This just went live.
GFTV live.
So we had a whole 20-minute conversation with this nigga. Right. He done agreed to every fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm finna go on break or fuck these
niggas. You right. You know what? You right, queen. You right. Right. That's right. You right, bitch. That motherfucker hit that live button so fast, child, make your head spin. No, sir. That's a mental defect. I don't even fuck with nobody, sir.
A whole mental defect. I tell you, that nigga slow. I think he remedial. He might test at a remedial level. I wouldn't doubt this shit.
He might be a trifle slow. I mean, if his mom was that young, the likelihood of that happening is really, right? Yeah.
And what it is, he's a good mimicker. Like he mimics like he got some sense, and that's what makes it even more frustrating, because it's like, nigga, I know you know better because people done told you better, and you copy that shit, but you can't really believe it because fuck what you say. Watch what that nigga do. He ain't shit.
Now that's the part that don't ever change
about wrong all damn day long. We all know the right thing to say. We all know, how to present well, this, that, and the other. But when it comes down to it, what decision do you make when it's time to actually have some morals and principles? And he failed every fucking time. Every time. Anywho, the link is there if anybody want to jump in. If not, I just wanted to put that out in the atmosphere and, going back to because, the manosphere been humping. Well, I don't know. The manosphere is kind of dying. I've been watching it burn down in glory. Like, I've been highly entertained. Like, I still over here, but I still be on YouTube. And it's so much shit going on. But, and even when I do come back over here, it's like sitting there listening to the same old shit. Same old people. Ain't nobody got for that shit. That shit is old and
we breathe past here through here a couple times this part anyway. You really ain't gonna see but nothing but more of the same stuff. Nobody's really doing nothing different, but that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how they give it up. So I ain't mad at the shit. I just, I can't fuck with that shit.
Right, it ain't nothing.
Because I don't really like to argue and all that shit.
I think a lot of people over here are selling themselves short. I think a lot of people is way more talented, but
I can go with
going back and forth with the same as people that don't have shit. Shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Even in these other sectors, they be having they mess too. They go back and forth with each other, but it's a different level because you're dealing with people that actually have shit to lose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's focused
Mm-hmm.
on real issues, not just what a person looks like. Like that's some high school. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Some make believe bullshit.
Right,
Or
right.
some weird ass old nigga running around trying to be everybody daddy because he can't be a daddy in real life. You can't be a daddy in real life. Why
Hmm.
all them? You such a big man, homeboy. Why you ain't have more kids? I would love to know why.
Yeah, they started aborting them all. God damn it, that's why he gets so mad
Oh,
about abortion. Hell, didn't
oh,
nobody want to have that nigga baby. They knew he was crazy as fuck out here sodomizing
oh,
people and shit.
ooh, wee. Nikki just cut your throat, nigga, again. Damn. Ain't nobody want no parts of you, nigga.
About to try
Your
to
dick
carry
don't
that
work.
dick. Shit.
Dick don't work. Bald headed than the bitch. Then you saw it off on top of that. I
Mm,
don't know what
mm.
the fuck made you get out any vehicle and show anybody your real height. Cause, oh my god.
Is that what happened? Where?
Remember, when he went to court with what you call him way back
Oh,
when?
with them,
And they said
with them
Mega
short.
Mortis had that fucking clip, that Bob the Builder outfit. He
This nigga
had
had
one of them
some
old
capris
school,
on or some
one
shit.
of one of them shirts like them work shirts with they short sleeve type drawers.
Right.
I said, damn, my dad used to wear them shits, nigga. Damn, my
Looking
dad
like
was
somebody
older than a
pop.
son of a bitch. You hear me? My
Yeah.
dad was old as shit, so ain't no way in hell this nigga should be wearing that shit. No way. Then
Well,
he had the shit tucked in.
Jackie,
Wait,
have
Nick,
we not already established that this nigga is wearing the hand me downs of Mrs.
oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. That's right. You stole that old lady's husband's shit, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. You ought to be ashamed. And then you tucked it in on top of that.
And
You
you know,
big
I'm
old.
just holding that shit in my pocket. I could go more into that or whatever, but I leave that in my pocket in case he start fucking with me.
He ain't gonna fuck with you. All you gonna do is type
No,
some old
I'm
subliminal
gonna
shit.
scratch your motherfucking pages. He know who to fuck with and who not to.
Exactly. He gonna do nothing but say some old slick shit on his community tab.
I'm gonna
That's why
fuck
every time
with
we
some
go
old
live, that's
nigga.
the only real time I go over there checking is when we go live, is just to see if that nigga popping shit. And he don't be, cause you know better, bitch.
No,
You
no
know
good
we keep
reason to set that
we,
motherfucker on fire, nigga. You'll be starting over
we
again.
keep we keep things tucked in the cut for you, nigga. Cause
Hell
special
yeah.
for you, special. You get special delivery.
Waiting in the clutch, goddamn it.
Mm-hmm.
I got some shit
Yo.
now I could put on the screen that'll blow your goddamn mind, but I'll hold on to it.
Mm-hmm. Hold on to it, child. Till he get his ass on his back. That's what my mom used to call it back in the day. You got your ass on your back. That's
Yeah.
what you got. You big. Oh
We
man.
love you too,
I
Buster.
would love to get to the bottom of this shit here, cause you. Oh, I want to know the story of why motherfucker said you tried to fuck him in the ass. That's what I want.
Right.
I
And
want to hear
was it
you
a male
explain
or a
that shit.
female? That's what I want to know.
Mm, mm, mm.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then, you know, as soon as I saw that shit, it just reminded me, like this nigga done did a whole sermon, a whole lives about sodomy.
I told you a while ago.
And
I
it's
told you
like
I ain't really
has that
surprised
tone in their
that
head.
this nigga. Mm-mm. I
I'm
ain't
sorry, go
surprised.
ahead.
No. I was just saying. I told you a while ago. I'm not surprised about just to watch his movements, like the way. See what really exposed you, right? You should have stayed your ass out the beef sector. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you was really doing a good job of not. You was a weird nigga, but your sexuality wasn't in question per se because there wasn't no evidence, right? But then you
Mm,
go to the beef sector, and now it's a predominantly women, it's mostly
girl,
women and gay men, right?
he can't
And
keep
you
his ass out of there.
and you go over there and fall in love with Jay Wilson. I'm stupefied because you was, and I don't know, you
He was
might still
crushing
be
on
in
that
love.
man.
You was crushing on that man real hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't really mad at you or whatever, but I'm just saying you should have just came on out the closet. That's when you told on yourself though, because there's no straight man that's going.
Hello? Can y'all hear me? Jackie? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me.
I can hear you there.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Everything just got quiet all of a sudden.
Oh no, I was still here one of them now.
No, you blacked out for a little bit. Go ahead. What was you saying?
Oh, I was just saying that he, it seems like he has some kind of a connection over there because he won't stay the fuck from over there. Every time you turn around, go ahead.
You can hear the reflection in his voice. You know, he'd been a custom man out one day and then come back over there and try to talk like he got some sense in a high pitched voice and shit all of a sudden. And then when Jay Wilson put his foot down and told him what it is and what it ain't gonna be, then he got all mad and shit like a little rejected ass bitch. Like that shit really was like Jay Wilson is one of these people out here that can really hurt that nigga's feelings.
He already did because he don't want it. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you. You mad about it too, nigga, because he don't want you. He don't want you. He said he don't want no parts of that shriveled up there. Keep that shit to yourself, nigga.
That's a shame. But I mean, that's some real shit. Like, you know, most men, and not even to say that they actually got a problem with the lifestyle of this, that, and the other. But then they don't just constantly try to keep interacting with a gay man that they know don't really fuck with them like that.
Right.
Like, that shit is not normal, nigga. Why do you keep trying to insert yourself in spaces where you're not welcome? That just screams desperation.
That screams you like to insert yourself in spaces that you're not welcome.
Right.
Like sodomy. See, bitch, see how you told yourself, you nasty dick bitch? Hey!
What's up, y'all? Child, we about to head up out of here. I'm so sorry. I knew I should have shot you a message. I was looking for you too. But yeah, child, you might want to red ball it back or whatever. We trying to figure out why this nigga was accused of sodomy and threatening and making harassing phone calls. Let me just scroll back through it one more time.
Yeah, do that shit for me out.
Just for me out.
Somebody sleep. Nigga, I'm just waiting for somebody to catch some nigga walking out your house in the middle of the night. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for somebody to get that on camera so I can rest in peace. Because I promised the guy.
Questions. Before you start inserting yourself in other people's business, why is you being accused of trespassing, nigga? And then failure to appear on trespassing. Pet to pay. I looked that up earlier. I can't remember. It's something about. Hold on, where my phone at? Let me go ahead. It's something I don't know. It seems like I want to say stolen goods. It might have something to do with that unemployment your ass was over there stealing and shit. While you always trying to talk about other motherfuckers.
He would know, huh?
You a whole damn government recipient. Pet to pay Virginia charge. Well, I know that's probably petition to pay.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
But what does that mean?
Poor little thing.
Okay, that ain't the right thing. Petition. Oh, so he had some fines and didn't pay them. That's what that is.
Wonder what you had fines for, bitch nigga.
It's probably for this trespassing shit that he didn't show up for. Yeah, because the 1125 disposition for the failure to appear on transportation. Trespassing, and on that same day, he got the petition to pay. So yeah, it got something to do with that. Failure to dim lights, a whole bunch of traffic shit, defective equipment. I'm pretty sure that's a raggedy ass vehicle. While you was talking about Suge raggedy ass, no operating license, just a whole bunch. False statements to Virginia Employment Commission. I remember that one. I looked that one up. Reckless driving. Failed to enroll. I think he probably had a class for reckless, and I'm not going through this shit like I normally would or whatever because I just don't feel it's worth it. But it's just like I just want to let folks know, like, this nigga is in no position to be talking about no damn body, none. Disregarding highway signs, no license in possession, failure to appear, speed.
Nigga, do you do anything right? You can't drive right. You can't live right. You can't
They
walk
go
and
there
talk right.
forcible sodomy again, threatening phone call.
Did you have a boyfriend down there or something?
Petty larceny, nigga.
You know that's what they do. You know that's what they do when they little boyfriend don't want to give them no ass and shit no more. They go ahead, they start beating them up, doing weird shit. That's why, yeah, you might have had your little boyfriend down there.
Just done took the Badussi. Another failure to appear, expired license. Another petition to pay.
Yeah, chill out. Whoever he was down there harassing and stalking and shit, that he was calling them and shit. After this, I don't know how the sodomy case came into play, but I'm sure it's probably around the same time. He probably tried to take somebody's stuff because they ain't want to deal with him no more. That's what probably was. Probably some little boy down there, something like that. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
And mind you all, for all you researchers out here, these are historical documents. You kind of got to go a different way to get these. Failure to just a whole bunch. And so mind you, like, this is where he was living at through the time. All that shit. I grew up in Philadelphia, nigga. No, you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't.
Old country bumpkin ass nigga.
Show a country ass nigga. I know a country ass nigga when I see one. It's other shit on here that I'm not gonna get into or whatever, but you definitely don't own no businesses anymore. Like, you just a weird ass nigga. A weird ass nigga. You can't say it ain't you. Think of January 1966, age 57.
It's you.
It's you. It's you, nigga. Hold on. I missed a charge. Why you got these two trespassing? So the major ones is the trespassing, the threatening by phone, and the sodomy. Like, was those to the same people, same person, or what?
You know it was.
Until you answer them questions, nigga, we don't want to hear shit else.
You know how them niggas get when you don't want to tell me no more. They get mad. They start doing weird shit.
And we know his ass can't handle rejection. And see, this is what happened. This is what happened when you leave an abusive ass Negro, or when you don't want to deal with them no more. They start trespassing. They start trying to take shit from you. I mean, it's all the same signs. The same signs. You act the same way, like the same shit that you was accusing that couple of going through, that abusive ass man or whatever. You do the same shit. You just do it cyberly, and we know that for a fact. And we got evidence that you do the shit in real life. You talking about something? He was over there kicking and spitting on that girl. How many times have you sit there and threatened a person like that, another woman like that, over words, over some bullshit?
You got to kill everybody and every living thing in all of Philadelphia. over some word.
Chill out. You know, I try to be fair, unlike him, because like Jackie said, like he wouldn't give a fuck about none of this shit. But however, it was not a conviction. It was not a conviction. But please understand that when you are accused of sodomy, you can tell somebody, you can tell the police, oh, this person sodomized me, but they gonna have to have some type of evidence in order for a prosecutor to go ahead and charge you with that.
Right.
Now, whether they go through in court to try to prove it, that's a different story, because they got to have the witnesses. If the witness didn't want to
They don't do shit like that
participate or whatever, but the fact that they even charged you with some shit like that, nigga, they had to have some type of reason.
That's what I'm saying.
To believe that you, and how the hell you get yourself in that damn predicament?
Mm-hmm.
It's all I'm saying. And then you trespassing and making harassing phone calls around the same time and shit. And those shits you was guilty on, nigga. So like I'm, you know, and I can understand like a lot of people that's done been raped or abused and stuff. They don't want to go through the whole system of the courts and all of that shit. They don't want to go through all of that, you know, unfortunately, you know, because they don't want to have to keep reliving that shit. What's up, Mega? How you doing? How you doing? I tried to go earlier or whatever, but I was tired, y'all. And I kind of napped off a little bit, but then I woke back up. So, you know, I'm on my 2-3 o'clock in the morning shit or whatever. But anyhow, I'll leave this shit up. He probably gonna try to flag it, but you know, oh well. Because this is not a channel. I am not a content creator. The only reason why this channel even exists is because that nigga muted me. That's it. That's it.
Right.
If he had just been able to have a conversation, none of this shit would ever be going on. So stop with the old false equivalencies and trying to put me in a box and this, that, and the other. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I come on here and I talk my shit when I want to talk this shit. And I don't give a fuck about no flags. I don't give a fuck about no videos. I don't give a fuck about no posts. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because I don't pay attention to it. I really don't. However, when you getting out of line, people contact you. They be tired of you. They be tired of your motherfucking ass.
Show no.
And I feel like it's, you know, a little bit of my duty to come and throw some water on you. Mm-hmm. Sit your ass down.
Mm-hmm. And shut the fuck up.
Ass. I got to come out here and feed the streets every now and then. So y'all have fun dragging this nigga.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see it.
Right. Yeah, he always trying to silence people meow. Well, thank you, Spill It Boy TV. I guess, you know, but those who need to see it, they'll see it. They'll see it. I don't really, and see, I'm so out the loop now. Like a lot of times when I do check in, I don't even be knowing who people be talking about. I don't know a lot of the new players now. Like I'm just so far out the loop. But this right here, this page is full of documentation. It's full of anybody who need information or whatever. Just look at my videos. It's all there. Whatever's gonna be here until it get flagged down. Because I don't give a fuck.
Well, he gonna try to flag it now.
Oh, he gonna try to. I don't care. I don't care. And if he do, I'm gonna snatch his whole damn page.
Snatch it, child.
I don't need nothing but a reason. And please believe, goddammit, that if I go after that page, I'm gonna get it.
When she go after it, she coming away with it, nigga. You know it too.
Every motherfucking time. I done lost count of how many pages I done snatched to his. Mind you, he don't talk that shit to me like he be talking.
You gonna be mad, man.
Play that shit.
Then he gonna go back to telling people, y'all better watch Nikki. Remember he was doing that show? Remember he was mad? He was so mad. That's who you better watch. You better watch Nikki. No, bitch, this fever is just for you. It's all yours.
You always trying to turn somebody against somebody.
I swear. This shit don't make no sense.
I ain't never seen no nigga. He just want to be liked. Just so childish. Childish child. Just childish. Anyway, I'm gonna go get up out of here. I'm upset because some of my faves done came in, y'all. But y'all
I know, right?
video. I might come back tomorrow, whatever, but I'm about to go ahead and lay it down, child. But I had to get that out. I had to get that shit out. Like, nigga, the nerve. Go sit your ass down somewhere.
Go sit your ass down and stop trying to run up in other people's ass. Come on.
Oh, well, Reed is definitely welcome to it. Definitely is.
She's welcome.
I'm gonna have to go check on her. I ain't been on her page in a while. But yeah, y'all welcome to it. I don't be flagging nobody or whatever. Y'all can play this shit. I don't give a fuck. But anywho, you all have a good night. Is there anything else you want to say, Jackie?
No, honey. You know I'm cool.
Okay, well, we might have to come back if I send you the back signal. You know what it is.
And you know that's right. All right,
And I'll probably have more energy.
All right. Bye, y'all. Have a good morning. Because it's not night anymore. It's morning time. It's morning time. Get your asses up. Do something productive.
Right. And do something to put a smile on your face. Don't sit here and be miserable like that.
I'm trying to tell you. God, like that weird ass nigga.
Get out the house.
Good morning, y'all. Whatever.
Bye. Love y'all.